always be ready to say goodbye to something, no matter how much you wanted it. And to be honest with you, bro, growth requires release. And sometimes God will start making you uncomfortable with the stuff that you pray for. And you know, it's just to show that it's time to move on. Not everything is meant to be permanent, bro. Some people, habits, or even opportunities can just be lessons for you, and holding on for too long can block what's next. Letting go isn't giving up, it's making room for yourself. If it's costing you peace, clarity, or purpose, it's probably just time to let go, bro. I'm sorry to tell you.
My nigga, you don't need that hoe, bruh. You sitting up here chasing that bitch like you need her in your life. Nigga, you lived without her before, you can live without her again, gang. You tripping. Do you know who the fuck you is, bruh? You that nigga, you can get another her like this, bro. I don't want another her, I want her. For what, gang? The way she playing your face, the way she treats you like you an average-ass, mediocre, lame-ass nigga, and you want her, you putting her first, gang? You tripping, bro. You letting this bitch fuck up your confidence, you letting this bitch make you forget who the fuck you is, nigga. You pull bad bitches. You don't tolerate bullshit. You that nigga, you focused on your grind and you focus on yourself, not no hoe, gang. I understand she might have been cute, you might have caught a little vibe with her personality might have been there, I understand, bro, but never, and I mean never, chase no bitch to feel like you can't live without her, gang, cause yes the fuck you can. You lived without her before, you can live without her again. Let me say it again, you lived without her before, you can live without her again, so treat it like that, bro. I'm not saying you gotta sit up here and be nonchalant, bro, when a bitch being nonchalant with you, and a bitch acting like she not your bitch, then move accordingly, nigga. You sitting up here overplaying your fucking part because you don't want to lose the hoe. You tripping, nigga. Get yourself together, nigga. Stop worrying about you losing the hoe and let the hoe lose you. That shit 100, gang. My nigga, it seemed like you bothering them at this point, gang. You keep testing them first. You keep reaching out to them first. They testing you dry. They not testing you back. You all up on them, gang. Chill the fuck out, bruh. If your presence not appreciated, my nigga, give them your absence, bruh. If they don't appreciate you, if they don't see your worth, if they don't fuck with you how you fuck with them, if you overplaying your part, if you giving more than you getting back, if they not reciprocating the energy, gang, fall the fuck back, bruh. I understand you want them, bruh. I understand you like them, bro, and I understand what you want to be with them, gang. But you doing all this ain't the way to go about that shit, gang. You sitting up here forcing shit, trying so fucking hard, ain't doing shit but make your ass look desperate and thirsty as hell, gang. Calm the fuck down, bro. Calm the fuck down. Where your presence isn't appreciated, give them your absence, my nigga. It's that simple. They don't appreciate you testing them. They don't appreciate you calling them, gang. Okay, cool. That don't mean somebody won't appreciate it, because somebody else will, my nigga. But one thing you don't need to do is try to force them to appreciate you and force them to see the great fucking person that you is to them, gang. That ain't the fucking way to go about it, bro. You tripping, my nigga. Stop overplaying your part and understand, bro. If they like you, they'll show you that shit, bro. If they not giving you that energy back, then fuck them at the end of the day, bro. You tripping. You ain't gotta chase nobody, my nigga. You better than that.
I'm not gonna lie, fam. You just gotta let people miss out. And I'm telling you, no one deserves the front row seat to your life or your energy. And fam, you don't have to explain or chase after people who aren't all in, bro. And sometimes the best move is to move in silence, man. I'm telling you. And all you gotta do is let them watch for a distance. And they gonna come back to you.
You just broke up with somebody that you truly love. I want y'all niggas to come back and watch this video anytime you feel down, because I'm gonna make y'all niggas understand why. I appreciate you for even being able to do that, because it take a lot just to break up with somebody, especially if you really love them, and especially if you love them and you see they're not their best potential and they starting to do shit that's affecting your mindset, and you looking at your mind like, I gotta put myself before this person, and you leaving them, especially if they cheated on you or if they was messing with other people when you told them not to. It take a lot to do that, bro. So I want you to know too, bro, you ain't gonna be able to get over that shit very easy. You're gonna be reminiscing that first week. You're gonna be reminiscing like, damn, bro, I let this girl, I really just let this girl. If you're a girl, like, damn, I just let this nigga. That's why I say, bro, when you do this type of shit, bro, you gotta make sure you take that energy and put it towards something else. It's very deep. And sometimes you might think like, damn, I really want to go back. Don't go back. Don't go back to no ex. Don't go back to nobody that you was just messing with, because guess what? You're going backwards now. Why would you leave them just to go backwards? No. Leave somebody, keep pushing forward, keep pushing forward. Eventually you will get over them. Eventually you will have a better mindset. But I appreciate y'all niggas for all the love. Type AV in the chat if you know what I mean. Want to wait to 1 million followers. I love y'all niggas. Keep going. Make sure I save the video if y'all ever need it, man. Make sure y'all niggas follow me on Instagram and YouTube. Link in my bio. Love. The reason a lot of y'all can't get over your ex is because y'all soul tied to them. A lot of y'all don't even know y'all soul tied to them. I'm gonna tell you how, so make sure you keep watching. The reason y'all soul tied to somebody, if you find yourself going through y'all messages, looking at y'all old messages, or going through y'all photos, looking at how y'all used to be together, or even going through your Instagram archive looking at old shit like that. You know what I mean? That means you're soul tied to them. And I'm not talking about after 3 months of being with them, a month after being with them, a week after being with them. I'm talking about if you're doing this shit, even when you move on from them, you still end up missing them and thinking about them all the time, even when you move on and find somebody else. Because that person that you was with you when you was at your lowest. And when somebody with you when you at your lowest, they keep a part of you. They bring you up. So when they bring you up, they feel something inside of you, bro. It's like they feel a part of you that you was missing. And when they leave that part of you, that left side of your body that they had, nigga, that shit go right with them. And then they leave you hanging like this. Now you've been on your left side, missing them and hoping that you can be with them again, but you can never do it. And a lot of y'all end up going into mental depression because of this. You know what I mean? So that's why I made my school, man. I made my school community, man. It's in my bio, man. Y'all can go click it. Y'all can join, man. It's a step-by-step guide in there how to get over your ex. If you really want to get over your ex or get over anybody, bro, just go look, bro. Go join this shit. It's only $15 a month. I will be doing Google Classroom calls with y'all, one-on-ones, talking to y'all. I will be doing everything in there, bro. I'll make sure I'm helping y'all grow, fix y'all mental health, all type of shit, man. If you're really serious about your mental health and you trying to grow, man, make sure you join. I appreciate y'all for all the love. Type of you in the chat if you know what I mean. Love. If you're going through a heartbreak or you're going through somebody breaking up with you, my nigga, share this video, because everybody might need this shit. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of y'all like, how the fuck do I go, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's like, it's gonna take more than a month. It's gonna take more than 2 months, my nigga. My first heartbreak, nigga, that shit took me about 4-5 months to get over, bro. It's gonna take time. Like, it's gonna take you a lot of time to get over it, because you gotta think, me and this person had a deep-ass connection. We had a super deep-ass connection. We was together for a while. Even if we weren't together for a while, we had a good-ass connection. We was only fucking with each other, and we happened to just break up and split up. That was, at one point, there was a part of you. So now there's a part of you leaving, because you put so much into them that they became a part of you and you became a part of them. So once y'all split up, y'all finally split up, and you can't expect that shit to happen in 1 week for you to get over them. You're not gonna get over them in a week. You're not gonna get over them in a month. You might get over them in 2-3 months, but over time, bro, you might. Because the first week, you're gonna be hurt. The second week, you're gonna be like hurt still. The third week, you're gonna be cooling, you know what I mean? But you're still gonna be thinking about it, you know what I mean? The fourth week, your ass gonna be thinking like, damn, like, should I hit her up? That after like a month or two, you're gonna be trying to figure out like, damn, like, you ain't gonna think about it as much, but you're gonna be seeing certain shit on TikTok. You're gonna be like, damn, I do miss her ass. You know what I mean? Then like the second, third month, after the second, third month, you're gonna start to get back focusing on yourself if you do this. And then after that, everything is gold, bro. It's not gonna happen that quick, bro. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all niggas for all of my niggas. We know we're 1 million followers. Follow me on Instagram in my bio. Just go to my TikTok nigga page and it's gonna say my Instagram in my bio. Love.
Sometimes you don't belong in certain people's lives. Sometimes people are going to overlook the value in you, and you have to become okay with that. You have to learn to accept that. You have to allow people to make their own choices and own decisions and live with that. You know, sometimes it takes certain people losing you. Sometimes it takes you being out of certain people's lives and them actually feeling the effect of you not being in their life, for them to recognize what you actually brought to their life. You know, sometimes when people overlook your value, they don't become aware of it until they're without it. And you know, when we put so much energy into these things that don't even want us, we're overlooking the fact that, hey, there's actually people in our life that do value us. And when we put so much energy towards getting the things that don't even want us, we're not giving that energy to the people who are right there, to the people who want love from us and are giving love to us but aren't receiving that back. It's like we're so busy pouring into other people that aren't pouring into us that we're almost empty and have nothing left to give to the people who actually do want to see it succeed, to the people who actually do want to be in our life, to the people who actually do want to give us our love.
You miss him, sweetheart. Yes, I know, but he has your socials, your number. You don't have him blocked, and he knows your address. He has access to you. So if he wanted to talk to you, then he just would. He would reach out and text, "I'm sorry I did that to you. I don't know what was going through my head. But this time apart has showed me that you're nothing like the rest." So miss him all you want, but for how much longer are we going to do this when we know they don't care? If they are physically capable of showing up, but they just choose not to be there. So miss them. Continue to wait for them to show up at your door one day, as it's repeatedly no one. It's really your choice, because some people have to feel it until not a single bone in their body wants their ex back. And it may take some time, it may take a while, but keep in mind while you're healing that he is capable of calling, sending flowers, or even doing the bare minimum. But because he doesn't care enough. to be there. He won't.
What's meant for you, you won't have to force to be for you. You know, you have to realize that anybody or anything you have to force into your life probably isn't meant to be in it. So, you know, if it drains you or it costs you your peace or it causes you suffering, then it's probably not worth holding on to. But, you know, you have to find that courage within yourself to make that decision to let go if you ever expect anything to change for the better. And that is real. Sometimes the only closure you need are in the actions you've received. You know, sometimes you don't need a direct answer to what's already directly in front of you, because people will show you who they are before they tell you who they are. So, you know, stop holding on to hope, because you're only damaging yourself by waiting for people to become somebody who they have no intention of becoming. And that is real. You'll never be able to let them go if you don't have clarity on where you're going. See, right now you're caught between whether you want to hold on or whether you want to let go and move forward, because you're still questioning whether you can fix things, or you're still questioning if things can turn out how you wanted them to turn out. And I get it, but you have to understand that your own indecisiveness is what's going to keep you stuck in your own pain. And so you have to be willing to make a decision and be willing to live with the results. And I get it, because for the longest time, I allowed myself to be stuck in my own pain because I was asking myself the question of, am I letting go of something too soon? Am I letting go of something that can be fixed? Am I letting go of something where I just need a better understanding or just need one more conversation? But what I had to also understand was that I was going to be suffering in my own pain by waiting on something from someone who was never guaranteed to come back around. I was never guaranteed to get that conversation. I was never guaranteed to get that clarity. And so at some point, I had to make the best decision that was for me, to respect myself, to move on with my life and stop allowing myself to be so stuck, and move forward and be willing to live with the results in order for me to get back to the life that was waiting for me to live it. But until you make that decision, you'll always be confused with whether you're moving forward and letting go or whether you're holding on.
If you're going through a breakup right now with somebody, watch this video. This shit is meant for you to watch. But I'm just letting you know, bro, that person that you're breaking up with, that person is breaking up with you, y'all are not meant to be together, bro. You gotta accept that. If you're a girl, you gotta accept this shit too. Don't try to hold on, just let the person go. If somebody wanna leave your life or you wanna leave somebody's life, just let that person go. That means it's not meant for y'all to be together for now. I'm not saying that y'all can't be together in the next year or two. If you see yourself with that person, you could probably give that stuff with that person in the future, bro. You never know. But I'm saying as of now, you have to learn how to let shit go. Some people are meant to be in your life temporarily. You might, guess what? You know what happens? When you break up that person and then a year or 2 years will go by and you meet that person again, y'all have a way better understanding of each other. So say y'all do get back together, it'll be way better, because now not only have y'all had experience with each other, now y'all understand each other on a deeper level because y'all was once together. But if you mess with somebody right now and they just left you, bro, it's okay, bro. You gotta just accept this shit and just move on, bro. Like, let that shit go. Tell yourself in your head, I gotta move on. It is what it is. It's a part of life. It's a part, you gotta move on, because if you get attached to shit, life can't open up your life to give you something better. How the fuck you expect to get something better when you so attached to some shit and you closing it in? Open yourself up, let the shit go. Now a better person come. Even they might come back and y'all back together. It's all right, bro. But I appreciate y'all for all the love. Type of you in the chat if you know what I mean. Make sure y'all drop a follow too if you new. If you just not seeing me, nigga, we on the close to 400K, man. I love y'all niggas. Keep on the biggest system, man. Love.
If it has to be forced, then it's probably best to let it go. You know, unfortunately, some people got an expiration date in your life. And the longer you're trying to force them to stay past their date, the more you really just end up spoiling your own life. All because you refuse to let go of something that was no longer meant to be in it. You know, I'll be the first person to say that it hurts to let people go, but I would argue that it hurts even more to hold on to something that's no longer meant to stay. And that is real.